this on? So, yeah, this is my first live stream. And I really wanted to make this live stream because I wanted to talk about something that would take a while to talk about in a video. So I wanted to make a DVR live stream. Someone was on there, but, that's actually surprising because, and I'm not saying anything about my viewers, but it seems like no one watches my serious videos. Because I make a video about cartoon characters shooting each other and it gets like 20,000 views. So, really, I just wanted to tell the story of how I got into this situation. Should I wait for people to join? Another not. Did I even name this live stream? No, I didn't. Maybe people will watch it now. I don't know if this is science and technology. It's more like, yeah. So anyways, I tell this story, I've told this story I don't know how many times. And of course, every time it gets longer because more stuff happens. Anyway, is this lagging? No. Oh. Well, it's not going to show what I'm doing now because I don't know. But I guess I'll just start from the beginning. It was about 11 years ago, I think. And I don't remember it happening when we lived in a trailer, but I'm told that it happened before we moved. So my dad worked for this engineering company. I'm not gonna say what it was because I'm not exactly sure if it's a local business or if it's like well known, and I don't want people tracking down where I live. But he worked there. He bring home like over $1,000 a week. So we were making about $4,000 $4,000 a month, more than we are now, probably. But he was working there for like I think it was 25 years, and so one day, see, what I'm told happened was his pancreas exploded. Now I'm not sure about the credibility and all that, but that's supposedly what happened. And because of that, because of these, what do you mean YouTube is not receiving enough video linking? Oh, am I supposed to do this? Does this help? Well, I'm not doing that. What can I put this on to where it won't do that? I can do this. As long as I'm still live, it's okay. But, so yeah, that happened. And he supposedly got pancreatitis out of nowhere. And he had to stop. I think that's when he stopped working. This is besides the point. But there was this incident that happened there with. I don't tell a lot of people about this because it's just a thing that happened. It was really unfortunate that it did happen, but so this place he works in, like everyone has earplugs in, and there's these big machines, and like very high safety regulations. And there was this mother who got caught in this machine, because who isn't? But yeah, supposedly that's where I think she had a daughter. That's where they said goodbye to their mother for the last time. But that's not really what I'm talking about. So yeah, he had to stop working there. He never missed a day in that entire 25 years. Actually, he was offered a trip to Japan, and I think the reason he didn't go is because he didn't want to miss any more days. Um, I don't even think he took vacation days off. Is that a thing? I don't know. But, what do you mean no data? What's this? Oh. Not exactly sure what that means. Um, I really need to go on some of this. Anyway. This is sad. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. What did I do this time? I really hope it's not what I think it is. And it probably is. I'm not going to show that. But anyway. It didn't really, and none of this started affecting me until like 2012 when I remember the first time this all started affecting me was when me and my dad were in the kitchen, in a place in the kitchen where we can no longer stand at this point. But so, there has to be someone watching this. Maybe. No. But so there was these things called hex bugs. If you don't know what that is, it's like these things. I'm sure you know what a nano is. Yeah, I know what a nano is. I know a nano that's not too nice. These things, but the situation wasn't the nanos. It was the larva. This thing, I was so excited when it came out. My dad took me to the store to get one. Oh look, it's another knockoff. I could report that and get more free stuff, but that's a story for another day. You don't know how badly I want one of these again. They just no. I don't remember these things. The McDonald's ones. There's something. I really miss going to McDonald's and getting Happy Meals all the time. Well, not all the time, if you know what I mean. But anyways, back to the story. What? They did not come in this many colors. So we went to the store and got a green larva. And when we were coming home, supposedly I maybe broke something on it in the box, and after I, asked him, can we go to the store and get another one? He, told me, oh, do you want to eat this month or do you want a larva? And that line kind of stuck with me for a while. This is really confusing. There's like maybe 5 or 6 colors, not this many. It'd be cool if there was. So yeah. That's the first time that affected me. And it really started hitting me in like when was it? 2015 when we were like going to food pantries all the time. And if you don't know what happened, like what because he was on Social Security and we have SSI. That's what happened with that. There was a blue one. I want a blue one. This thing is actually in one of the upcoming Before Schizo videos, but it's green. Anyway, is anyone watching this? No. How long has this been going on for? Does it say anywhere? I don't know, it doesn't really matter to stream. So yeah, we're always going to the food pantries and everything. I don't know what the deal is with the yellow original. I have never seen that one in stores ever. And I never will because they don't really sell them anymore. I don't really think I've seen the black one that much. But, in 2016 was kind of a bad year. It was where, I was kind of absent from YouTube, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean absent from YouTube? This is my YouTube channel I created a couple months ago. Well, actually, I have a YouTube channel that's like, oh, look, another knockoff. Oh. See, so 2016, we got cats. And we had this tradition of going to this, I don't know, if it's local or not. I don't think it is. But, we went to this, fairgrounds called Poor Jack Amusements. And, they had all these rides, we went there every time they came to town. But that year, we couldn't go because, the whole money thing. And since then, it's just been this endless cycle. We have money, we don't. We have money, we don't. And it gets really annoying. And then in 2017, our whole thing with Aaron's, which I don't know if that's a local thing or not, but it's a furniture company. You rent to own things. And it was getting to the point at the same time we were stalling the sell on our house with this whole pay us $700 thing to some trustee. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what that was for. But at the same time, we couldn't really mess with the furniture, and they come to our house and try to take it, and so the only thing we could have done was turn all the lights off, turn all the TVs off, and hide. And that's what we did. That's really the only thing we could do. Because we needed the furniture because of a certain, some people that like to stick their noses into our business. Oh yeah, they have names. Delta is the one I'm talking about. They never sold that one. Ever. But I faintly remember the white packages. Now, this is the ultimate. There's nothing more nostalgic than these old hex bugs. To me. Like, I would say, these are more nostalgic than the King Super shopping carts. I don't know what King Super is. There were these, in a Meyer in Clarksville, Indiana. They had these carts that had, like, different things. It was like, there was Bob the Builder one, and it was, I'll actually show you a picture of them. Like, not even these are this nostalgic. These things. This is a big website. That's my point with the hex bugs. They're more nostalgic than anything I could think of. where was I with the story? Oh yeah, 2017, 2018, we were paying these people $700 a month, and then that's when my dad had his first stroke. That's concerning because most people die after they have a stroke. And, the money situation wasn't getting any better. Since, 2016, we've been trying to get out of this house. And we've been stalling it for so long, and there's nothing we can do to stall it anymore. Now that my dad's dead, there's nothing we can do. They're just going to end up selling it. We need to figure out a way to get out before, the end of next month. Anyway. Yep, he had a stroke, and we had some more run-ins with DCS, if you know what that is. That's a whole other subplot of this story, but. And I'm not saying money is the source of all my problems, but it's the source of a lot of them, the majority of them. And I think it was 2018, 2019 he had a second stroke. Now, you don't usually survive 2 strokes, and at this point he's in and out of the hospital every week. And that's not a good thing. It's not. One time they were going to test him for cancer, and that, got us, worried about it. I'm just looking at this stuff. I think this is the last ride I ever went on there. Besides the point, though. Where is it? So, like I said, people don't survive 2 strokes. And 2020 is when the whole thing really started crashing down on us. It's where, almost everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. And, it all started with me breaking my leg, which was an accident. So I really can't say anything about that. But I was... What? I was in bed all the time. And that's actually why the Schizo post became a thing. Because I was having all these existential thoughts about where the universe came from. And after the passing of my dad, which luckily I didn't see with my own eyes because I couldn't get up and check on him. What? Actually, I'll tell the story about that. So, the day started, it was about 4 in the afternoon. And he starts talking to my sister about going to school with her. And, it's a funny joke, but that's not what I saw. I saw something's going on, we need to get him to the doctor. And I texted my mom because I wasn't going to yell at her in the other room. And she said he has an appointment the next day. So, everything was going to be fine. But around 12 o'clock that night, he fell and, long story short, he died. There's someone viewing, I think. Could be glitch, I don't know. But, and after my dad's passing, everything really started going downhill because after that, my cat Freak passed away. Because of who knows why. Because he came home with this laceration in his leg. We thought he was going to die that day because his breathing was so bad. But it improved, but then a couple weeks later he died, and that really disappointed me. Then, not too long after that, my grandfather passed away. We couldn't go to his funeral because we can't afford all that gas to go up there in the middle of the month. And then I'm not really going to include the Reddit drama in this because it's just online drama that needs to be forgotten about. Well, not forgotten about, but excused, really. But then 2021 wasn't that good of a year either, because we had another run-in with DCS about how I wasn't getting therapy because I was traumatized and I was dysfunctional because my dad died, and then we had someone coming here every Wednesday. We had to clean the house up so they didn't suspect anything, and there is nothing to suspect because there is nothing going on, and it's all because of our school, because they're too busy worrying about my life when there's probably kids doing drugs in the school that need to be tended to. This has been like 20 minutes now. Not the longest video I've done, I don't think. And like I said, 2021, it just seems like every time we want to do something, something stops us from doing it. Like, for example, we wanted to go to... It sounds so weird saying we wanted to go to Clarksville because it's so out of context. But we wanted to go to Clarksville, but no, our van had to have a problem, and someone was going to fix it, and, they were kind of, taking their time with it. And, of course, as I predicted beforehand, that wasn't the problem. Turns out the head gaskets were blown, and only about a couple of days ago did we get a new van, and now we're broke, and now we don't have anywhere to go. But we're going next month. But now my only problem is, I don't know how long I'm going to have a house for. That's like a legitimate concern because it's like there is no 3-bedroom house for rent that allows cats around here. It's because no one's renting houses anymore. They're selling them because of the whole, what's the point of tending to the lower class if it's not going to affect you? But I'm not getting into that society stuff here. But we've been looking for a house for like 5 years now, and we still haven't found it. And if you watch my real life video, you know about my kitchen floor and some of my IRL instability, as in emotional instability. What's stream health 3? I don't know what that's about. Playback 3. I don't know what that is either. But is this even live? Yeah, it's live. Just to be honest, it's just people messing with me online isn't helping with this thing, and I know certain people don't care. I know who those people are. It's not any of my viewers, I hope not. But that's pretty much the story that you need to know. And see, another thing that went wrong was someone, on Discord decided to do their good deed for me. And what they did was they sent me $12 through PayPal. I made an account and I got my card. But then I realized, it wouldn't go through because the card I have is something called a money card from Walmart. You can only put money on it through Walmart. There's no other way to do it. And that's a whole other thing I could talk about for hours, about how every kid's debit card brand requires a bank account that we don't have. And probably can't have because of the IRS putting liens on it because my dad's dead and now we're stuck with his tax debt. And there's no way we could pay that off. So my solution to that was to put it on my mom's debit card. But that's not possible either because it's overdrawn. Because of, us desperately needing food and stuff. And I know the story kind of sounds ridiculous. And maybe it doesn't, but it's true. I can tell you that. And so basically, we're stuck in every way possible. That's just how it seems with everything. It seems like the only way I can describe it is how no matter how far you push a domino forward, all the dominoes are going to fall no matter what you do. That's what it feels like. And just a lot of things. No. I think that's the end of the stream. I just wanted to test the stream out and talk about some stuff. A couple people viewed it. Or maybe it was one person that came back. I don't know. But like I said, I put this on DVR so it can be rewatched. That's all I have to say.